This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 781, The Quest That Shall Not Be Named. Enjoy.
But I know on the first island, at some point, there's something you can click, like on a wall or like something, unlocks like a ghost.
Oh, the Aviansie spirits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I haven't actually managed to uncover this yet, and I probably should have done.
Huh. I haven't even seen them. Please do elaborate.
Yeah, Siren, have you got any more on that?
Not from the top of my head. I know I can just... I was just excavating. I was like, hey, this looks like a clickable thing. Let's click it. And a Aviansie spirit showed up. And
Oh, I've got it here. It's an achievement called Abana resting here for a while.
yeah.
There are 5 Aviansie spirits within the Citadel, in very small kind of urns. Very, very tiny, looking by the screenshots.
They are really hard to find, yeah.
And you free them, and you get to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they have super interesting conversation, like in dialogue, but yeah, it's like another little thing. And that's so cool about all these sites. Like, there's so many tiny little things that, you know, most players probably will run past and not even care. But, you know, the small number of players that spots it and spots the depth, it's worth it, I think, because it really gives that feeling of there being more to it than there is.
Yeah, I legit did not see that. Interesting. I'll have to go back and pick that up. Pick those up. So
I think
it was just on the main island after you came in, where the excavation sites are?
There's 2 on the main island, 1 at the Night Guard Tower, 1 at the Day Guard Tower, and 1 at the southwestern island. Oh, they're tiny urns. Yeah, I've just found one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you unlock a spirit. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
So the spirits... so I've just unlocked Krigal. You talk to him, and he says Usun, which I assume is his partner.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what these are. These are the spirits, and they say their partners' names. Oh, that's sad. And then they vanish.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, I find it impressive how much depth and dimensions they added to all this storytelling.
Yeah. I find it interesting how much they added on top of the critical path.
Yeah, yeah.
There's the core path of the skill that they put through it and all like the basic mechanics, but there is so much... I suppose I don't know whether this is the right term for it, but I call it fluff. So you fluff it up, you make it more interesting. You add the layers and the colours and the stuff that...
And that's how it used to be back in the day. You know, the books used to be optional, all the examine texts that were added to all the new areas and all the new quests, you know, that's where the first lore hounds, like, came into play, right? Like, people would go and examine all the text, and there was so much hidden lore to be found there already. And then they sort of lost that for a long time, where, you know, like, Fifth Dinners to me is sort of the saddest part of this journey, where you cannot examine all, like, you can hardly examine anything in Fifth Dinners.
Yeah.
It's all just geometry.
It's all
yeah, exactly. And it feels, and that's what, it's one of the reasons why to this day I do not like that city. Like, it looks pretty, and it has a lot of cool training methods, but, you know, it feels flat. It feels, you know, there's no depth to it. That it feels like there's something missing there, and that is something they really avoided here. And like I mean, that's what the quest is about, but each of the dig sites feels like it has a history to it. It feels like it is centuries old, and it tells a story. beyond what we see at first if we want to look past, the facade of what we see if we just look at it.
And that's something the game has
really
been
impressive.
lacking in years. And
Yeah.
that's why we said when this came out, it's been one of the most RuneScape-y updates that the game has ever had, which, everybody absolutely loved having. So, and, you just hit it out of the park. And I feel like whenever we do these lore episodes, I learn something more about this from the discussion. So hopefully this has been useful to our... You can watch full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. You can also listen to audio versions of RSBANDB Update at update.rsbnb.com, and feel free to subscribe to our show and any number of podcast listeners out there at update.rsbnb.com/subscribe.